Hey everybody, KC here. So I have a question for you this morning, and I have to be honest. It is a question that I never thought about before. I never considered asking. I never considered answering. It never occurred to me. But apparently, because of some TikTok videos, a lot of people are talking about this stuff. And here's the question I have for you. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Now, apparently, according to a lot of stories that have come out, there are a lot of men out there that think about the Roman Empire all the time. It was funny, we were hanging out with my son and his girlfriend the other night, and she said, she asked me how often I think of the Roman Empire. I had seen the stories, so I laughed, and I said, I never think about the Roman Empire. Yeah, maybe when I was in high school, if I took a Roman history course, and maybe once while watching Gladiator, but aside from that, nah, not really. Well, it ends up, my son, her boyfriend, he thinks about the Roman Empire sometimes 3-4 times a week. He's always thinking about it. And it's really interesting. Part of the reason that a lot of men apparently think about the Roman Empire is because, first of all, it fell, okay? And it also represents a kind of patriarchy, okay? A kind of power structure that a lot of men, I don't know if my son's one of them, but a lot of men sort of yearn for. They sort of recognize that is the way things used to be, and they think about the fact that it fell. Now, I suspect some men would say, oh, how horrible it is, things aren't like that anymore. And probably some men say, no, it's probably a good thing that it fell. But I find it fascinating that people are spending so much time thinking about the Roman Empire. And by the way, it's largely men. I mean, there are women who do it too, but somehow guys, or a lot of guys, are thinking about the Roman Empire. And I found that fascinating. And one of the things in the Washington Post story, it says, is according to historians, one explanation for this could be that Western societies have historically overemphasized the aspects of Roman history that are associated with masculinity in the popular imagination. Yeah, well, the fact of the matter is, the facts of what the Roman Empire used to be like probably are very different from the way we imagine it. Wait a minute, it just occurred to me. There has been another... I do think about the Roman Empire more than I realized. One of my favorite musicals is A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. And so, whenever I either listen to that musical, or I happen to catch it on television, or when I've seen a couple of different revivals on Broadway, yes, then I think about the Roman Empire, There's something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone. It's comedy tonight. That's my definition of the Roman Empire. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind. Specifically, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?